Hi and welcome to Craggle. We develop tools for the VFX industry. This is the documentation video of smartShelves, the shelf and gizmo manager for Nuke. Using smartShelves, you can manage and edit your custom shelves in Nuke in a very clever way. You can add new custom shelves, nodes, and gizmos to them, assign hotkeys to nodes or gizmos, and edit or delete custom shelves. And everything is done visually without scripting. Furthermore, you can set your gizmos root directory and your shelves XML to individual paths. This is useful if your gizmos are on a network or on a cloud. Using smartShelves, the main gizmos root directory is scanned automatically, and manually installed gizmos are automatically added to your custom shelves whenever you launch Nuke. That means hundreds of gizmos can be installed automatically for you. Later we will have a look at how that works. First, let's install smartShelves, and then let's explore its features. Like any other Craggle product, smartShelves can be installed with Craggle Connect directly inside Nuke. For more information about Connect, please visit the link below. So open Connect and drag smartShelves to the right to reveal more information. Just click on Buy, and you'll be located to the web page where you can purchase smartShelves. After purchasing, you'll receive a mail including a coupon code. Now simply click on Install, enter your received coupon code, and smartShelves will be installed automatically on your machine. After the installation is finished, we will find the new submenu smartShelves in our Craggle menu. So before we start exploring the smartShelves main window, let's have a quick look at the recent node shelf. This is a custom shelf that is available to us once we have installed smartShelves. You can find it here at the bottom of the Nodes menu. Whenever you create a node, the node will be appended to this list. Let's create a blur node, for example. And now the blur node is accessible through the Recent Nodes menu. Let's create some more nodes like a transform, a roto paint, and a gray node. As you can see, all nodes are now stored in the Recent Nodes shelf to access them quickly. Of course, this list gets stored, which means the nodes stay in the list even after relaunching Nuke. Let's have a look at the Recent Nodes settings. So click on Recent Nodes Settings. In the Settings window, you can decide if you want to save the recent nodes in the list, or if you just want to have them in the list for the current Nuke session. Next, you can decide how many nodes to save in that list. By default, it's 10 nodes. And the last item is a button to flush the recent nodes list. There are all nodes that we created recently. If I hit the Flush Recent Nodes button now, the list gets cleared. So that's the Recent Nodes shelf, which is now available with smartShelves. It's a small but useful feature to quickly get to your recently created nodes. But now, let's explore our main smartShelves window. To open the smartShelves window, navigate to Craggle, smartShelves, open smartShelves. The shortcut is holding Alt or Option and then pressing Q. The smartShelves panel is divided into several tabs. Let's explore them one by one. To start, let's first create a new smartShelf. To do so, just click on the second tab, New smartShelf. Let's say we want to store all of our favorite filter nodes in one custom shelf to get quicker access to them and to have them all in one place. Let's call our custom shelf Filter Favorites. We can also add a custom PNG icon to it. Let's select the icon which we have prepared for this documentation video and click on the Create New Shelf button. The new custom shelf Filter Favorites is now created. At the moment, there are no nodes or gizmos in our custom shelf. So let's start populating it. There are several ways to do that. First, let's see how to add a standard Nuke node. Let's create a defocus node, for example. Now just go to Craggle, smartShelves, add selected node to custom shelf. In the pop-up window, you can decide to which custom shelf you want to assign the selected defocus node to. Let's select Filter Favorites. If you want to, you can also assign a custom hotkey to it. Finally, hit Add. Now we have successfully added our defocus node to our custom shelf. Let's add another node with a different method. let's add a glow node to the filter favorites shelf. So let's create a glow node, and then, in the properties bin, hover over the node's control and right-click in an empty area. Here at the top, you'll find the new command, Add to Custom Shelf. This is a faster way to access the register window. A third way of registering standard Nuke nodes can be accomplished with our main smartShelves window. Let's open it with the hotkey Alt or Option and Q. Here you'll find the tab Register Node to Shelf. In the first drop-down menu, we will find every node that is in Nuke at the moment. Let's scroll down to the Filters section and select a GodRays node, for example. And then let's select our custom shelf and hit Register. These are the 3 different ways to register standard Nuke nodes to the custom shelf. Just use the method that you prefer. Let's continue exploring the different tabs. Let's have a look at the first tab, smartShelves Display. Here you can toggle the visibility of custom shelves off and on. If you won't need a custom shelf for the next couple of days, you can just hide it to get more space. If you need it back, just hit the according checkbox and your custom shelf will show up in the toolbar. We have already seen the second tab, New Smart Shelf, in which you can add a new custom shelf. In the third tab, you can edit your custom shelves. This works by selecting the according checkboxes. Here you'll find a list with all custom shelves in which every registered node or gizmo is represented with a checkbox. If you want to get rid of the defocus and glow node, for example, just select the according checkboxes and hit the Delete Checked Items button. Now, the defocus and glow nodes are gone. You can also delete a whole custom shelf. Just enable the according checkbox at the bottom and hit the Delete Checked Items button. You'll be asked if you really want to do that for safety reasons. In this case, I'll hit the Cancel button. Next, let's add a gizmo to our custom shelf, Filter Favorites. Click on the fourth tab, Import Gizmo to Shelf. Installing gizmos with smartShelves is easy and intuitive. You can just drag and drop a gizmo and your PNG icon into the input field. Alternatively, you can double-click on the input and navigate to the item that you want to install. Select our desired custom shelf, and if you want to, you can assign a custom hotkey to it. Finally, hit the Import Gizmo to Shelf button. Now the gizmo and the icon will be automatically copied to our shelf. Let's have a look at what happened under the hood. If we go to our home directory and go to Craggle, smartShelves, here, all data about custom shelves, nodes, and gizmos is stored. Every time we create a new custom shelf, a directory with that name is stored. The directory has a specific subdirectory structure in it. In a custom shelf folder, you'll find a directory called Gizmos and one called Icons. All imported gizmos are automatically copied to the specific directory, and all icons go into the Icons folder. Now, the powerful thing about installing gizmos with smartShelves is that you don't necessarily need to install it with the smartShelves main window. You can just drag and drop the files into the desired directories. Let's grab another gizmo and drag it into the Filter Favorites directory inside the Gizmos folder, for example. When we restart Nuke, all custom shelf directories are scanned automatically and the new gizmos show up right away. You can also drag whole custom shelves into your directory and Nuke will add them automatically to your nodes menu. Here we have a custom shelf with some gizmos related to keying. Let's just drag them into the gizmos root directory. And when we restart Nuke, they are all added to the nodes menu and to the shelves XML. Please keep in mind that the manually copied directory needs to have this structure. In our main directory, which carries the name of our custom shelf, there are 2 subdirectories, one for all the gizmos and one for all the icons. So to install gizmos and nodes to a custom shelf, you don't need any scripting anymore. Just use smartShelves or drag and drop the items into your Explorer. smartShelves has a feature for customizing your path for storing gizmos. In your Advanced Settings tab, you can set your custom gizmos directory and the custom XML path. By default, these inputs are empty, which means that smartShelves creates the gizmos root directory at this location. Let's say we work in a company where all computers are connected to a server on which all gizmos are stored. That means all artists access the same gizmo files located on the server. Using smartShelves, you can directly point to that folder and access all the gizmos. Furthermore, we can set the path where to save our shelves XML in which all custom shelves, nodes, and gizmo data is saved. I myself have my personal Nuke repository in my Dropbox, so I can just point to that specific directory where I store all my gizmos. By doing that, I now have access to all of my custom shelves, and on another computer, I can do the same and everything is synchronized. So this was a documentation video about smartShelves, a tool that lets you manage your custom shelves and populate them with gizmos and nodes, as well as editing and managing the visibility of custom shelves. And all of that without the need to script one line of code.